Let's bring in mental health expert Kunle Pelebo, who joins us via Skype for more on today's event. In the spirit of working together to end the rate or bring down the number of suicide, what would you say are the signs to look out for to know if the person next to you is considering suicide?
All right. Thank you very much for that. Just before I answer the question, in the spirit of the World Suicide Prevention Day today, let me quickly make a vocabulary change while reporting suicide. It is advised that we avoid using the word commit, while reporting suicide. Instead of saying somebody committed suicide, it's advised that we say someone took his life or somebody died by suicide. Having said that, going back to your question, the noticeable signs are associated with the different stages of suicide, and there are three critical stages that we will look at when we talk about suicide generally: the ideation stage, the planning stage, and the suicide itself. But when we take a look at these three stages, knowing the signs that are associated with them will definitely help us a long way in preventing the act itself. In the ideation stage, the individual in this stage is trying to take the decision or starts taking the decision about committing suicide, at formulating the thought, and this is associated with a little bit of withdrawal from people. So when you see people who are withdrawing unnecessarily and they begin to show some verbal and behavioral signs like talking about hopelessness in life, that I am better off to die, or life is so hard and it's better to call it quit. So all these things are noticeable. And the next stage is the planning stage, and this stage is associated with an intense psychological pain that make this person withdraw much more than the ideation stage. So that means the person in this stage, when you see people who have totally dissociated themselves from the society and they want to be alone all the time, and then they start formulating the plan, some of them will have to go ahead
Mr.
and buy materials. Yes.
We have to go now. Quickly tell us, when you identify these signs, what do you do?
Okay, when you identify the signs, the first thing you do is to, for the victim, the first thing is for you to speak up. That's to, ask for help, because asking for help is not a sign of weakness. And for somebody who sees someone who is showing this sign, is also to show that person one hand of help or the other, either by referring that person to a professional, or if you can handle such a situation. That is what this year theme is all about: working together to prevent suicide, which is much more stressing the value of collaboration in achieving a zero suicide society.
Mental health expert Kunle Pelebo, thank you for sharing your thoughts with us tonight on TVC News.
The player is mine.